owns his own company. He's 16 years old, guys. I'd like to invite Zach.
Hi everybody, thank you to Angela for inviting me to speak to all of you today. My name is Zach Fultag, I'm 16 and I'm the founder of Ahead of Time. I've always had that entrepreneurial mindset. For example, when I was 11 years old, I was at my friend's house after I played football. My feet stunk. His mum said to me, "Can I wash my feet?" I refused. She didn't offer me £5, I refused. Eventually she washed my feet and I got paid £5. Forward a couple of years, I got caught selling sweets at school for the second time. I then offered the teacher a bribe, a cut of my money. They laughed and then left me off with a warning. A start example of learning from your mistakes. 11 months ago, I started Ahead of Time. AOT is a motivational clothing brand which I started in June 2016. We are a motivational platform to inspire the next gen of entrepreneurs and leaders. We give them the tools, mindsets, and opportunity to be a great entrepreneur and leader in life. We also have a great fashion collection which you can see behind me. I started this brand because I was fed up of seeing the typical image of teenagers spread across the media. What's the first word that comes to your mind when someone mentions teenagers? Mobile phones? These are all good suggestions, and as you can see behind me, the ones I put myself. Where does my journey start though? For me, it starts in January 2016. I was just a typical chubby teenager playing Xbox and missing on my friends. I then started exercise, where I'd run 15 miles a week and I lost 2 stone. For me, tip one, which is tip one for success, is I strongly believe my transition to being an entrepreneur was through my training and exercise. It made me focused and refreshed, and I used the exact technique every day to help me. At this time now, I was playing football, I was running and going to school. I started to read, which done great things for me. I now try to read a book a week. I read Alan Sugar's book, which gave me my first business venture of the year, which I'll talk about later on. Tip 2 is to read more. How many of you in the audience read a book a month? That's interesting, as in a recent survey, only 7% of teenagers in London and Essex read a book a month. The positives of reading is you get to gain good knowledge about your certain topic. Also, when you're going to get one-on-one time with the likes of Steve Jobs, Alan Sugar and Richard Branson. My venture from Alan Sugar's book, can anyone guess what this was? Pardon? Close. Pardon? Not actually. The business I gained was wholesale. I would buy goods such as portable banks, chargers, and I laid out £500 on this. 3 weeks later, I got a call and my stock arrived. The first few days I started door-to-door selling, which was my first experience of selling to different people. Then I started doing boot sales for the next 5 to 6 weeks, where I'd wake up 4 a.m. and work until 3 p.m. It was a great experience, and I sold out within the first 5 to 6 weeks. Tip 3 is a quote I made up. If you're not putting in work, prepare for it not to work. Simple but a very powerful quote.